I wanted to talk a little bit about one of my side hustles. And that is with the dump trailer and with the dump truck, I have ads up to haul material, mulch, gravel, dirt, etc. It's obviously something that has a startup cost, but not something that is really risky. So the trailer that I have, the Nexhaul trailer, which I'm sure you've seen in my other videos, I think it cost me about $7,500 or $8,000 thereabouts. And I did a Sheffield Financial offered like a 3-year term. Anyway, the payment's like $225 or thereabouts. And so basically, in 2 deliveries, I can pay for the entire dump truck for that, or dump trailer for that month. And usually I have at least a delivery a day, sometimes 2 deliveries a day. It definitely makes its money. So we're going to go on a delivery. We have to haul 10 tons of natural 57 brown rock, like a landscape rock, from the quarry about 45 minutes away to a house that's only about 20 minutes from the quarry. So we got to make 2 trips, and I'm going to take you along with me. See that sign there? No stupid people and maintain speed limit of 23.5 miles an hour. So obviously, you know, you weigh before and then you weigh after. You know, some people watching this may not know that, so I know it may seem obvious to some, but you know, to others it might not. So I'm just saying, you know, you weigh first, and then you normally tell the weigh station what rock you want. I do have a CB on this truck. It is tuned to channel 1, which is the CB channel that this quarry uses. And I do sometimes talk to the loader, but I usually stop at the weigh station office anyway. Sometimes, if nothing else, just to build a little rapport with the lady that runs everything, you know. And a lot of times when they've given me stone that, you know, I really needed, and they didn't really have it to give, but they, you know, worked with me on it anyway.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here and go in there,
Yeah, you hear me,
and I'll be right back.
Pull in here, tell me your empty weight. Pick up your copy.
Hey, sorry, I was out of the truck. What did you say?
I said, she's out of the office. What's your empty weight?
With me in the truck, it's 629.
629, you get 57s again?
Yeah, like just shy of 5 ton.
Alright, pull around here and I'll get you.
Thank you. So, the lady's out of the office today, so the loader's doing everything himself. So, yeah.
Benji, have you ever gotten our sand before? I can't remember if you have or not. It's been a while, I think. Is it the same as what you used to have? Yeah, it's $11 a ton. Works great for swimming pools and stuff. I didn't know if y'all had anybody that might need it. You put it in the pool?
thought it was probably. Yeah, you're okay though. Yeah, I'm making a YouTube video.
I wondered why I couldn't hit my target weight and realize I was on camera.
Yeah, that happens. I was trying to take, I've got a L35 Kubota backhoe that comes off the back, and I tried to show someone taking it off, and I can do it in 5 minutes by myself. As soon as I put the camera on, it took me 30 minutes to get that backhoe off.
It didn't help my fat ass was trying to eat a piece of pizza.
Oh, that guy's really great.
A friend of mine's a professional photographer, and he stopped by on his way to South Carolina for taking pictures of a mining operation up in Pennsylvania. So he made a video and ended up on Instagram.
That's awesome. All right, then you always got to wait for the scales to go back to 0. Sometimes they got to reset them, but they're at 0, so we can pull on now. Go into the office and pay. All right, we are on our way. I turned my airbags up a little bit. Helps with these bumper pull trailers. And I gotta turn my brakes up a whole bunch. Alright, now we are on our way to the customer's house. It's about 20 miles, 22 miles up the interstate. So we're gonna drive there, and I will turn the video back on as we get a little closer. All right, so we are almost to our destination. I'm gonna roll up my window so you can hear me better. We're taking this exit right here. And then the house is actually just right around the corner of this exit. So my trailer brakes aren't grabbing like they normally do. They're turned all the way up. Need to throw some dielectric grease on the 7-pin, but I've got the exhaust brake, so it's not a big deal. But now this is a windy driveway, so I remember it's kind of a pain to get into. Of course, we got to back into it. We need to try to stay off the turf because, well, one, just a general rule, stay off the turf, but two, because it rained this morning, so any turf could be turn into a muddy mess pretty quickly. There's a hydraulic shop on this road here that is really great. I go to all the time. I pass this guy's house all the time. It's just down here about, I don't know, 1/10 of a mile on the right-hand side. Looks like there's a van in the driveway. I'm hoping that that is not all the way out there. And I'm hoping FedEx sees me. Okay. I know it's like hard to see in those box trucks. So it's this driveway here with the mailbox. doors open, so they might be home. Might be home. Yep, he is home. Back this load down in here. Backup view. I like to always have my windows down when I back up. Helps you be able to hear things. This driveway is pretty narrow. Like I said, I've been here before, so I'm familiar with it. I tend to leave my truck running. Helps keep the batteries charged up on the trailer. I always unplug. Keeps me from pulling juice from the battery and blowing the fuse. And so that's where we're at. Dump this. So that's pretty much all there is to it. So that was the first load, and we're gonna go get the second load right now. And got the trailer hooked back up. It's hooked back up to the charger, so it'll be charged up for the next load. And we're gonna go get the next load. So we will be right back. And I'm not going to do as much drive footage to and from the quarry, but I'll turn the camera back on once I get to the quarry, and we'll do it again. So I'll be back. So now we're on our way home, and you know, that's doing stuff like that's a big part of our homesteading type income. Obviously I do some IT work, you know, but I also do some you know, some hauling, and you know, I have quite a few jobs, you know, sometimes I get tired of sitting at my computer all day, and sometimes I just need to get out of the house a little bit, and this is one of the ways that I get out of the house, and you know, and still you know, do something that's, you know, revenue producing. So I try to do at least one delivery a day, and most weeks I have at least 5 to 6 deliveries. You know, so it's a good extra couple $500-600 a week. This is springtime right now. I would say right now I'm typically making at least 1 delivery a day, and I usually save my dirt deliveries for the weekends, because the quarries for rock are not open on the weekends, so I tend to schedule those during the week, and I do the other stuff. I do the dirt on the weekends. So plus I have a pile of dirt at my house, which I'm sure you've seen in my videos, and so it's easy for me to move that material. I drop my airbags since I'm unloaded. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of what I do that produces income around the homestead. And you know, so really what you need to do to be able to do something like this, obviously you're going to need a truck, preferably one that is at least a 3/4 ton. We're driving a 2015 GMC Sierra Duramax. You know, obviously, you know, we're pushing payload with a 5-ton load. Trailer weighs 4,000 empty, so we're 14,000. And actually, the ball hitch is rated for 13,000. It's a Class 5 hitch. So technically, we're pushing payload on the truck. If we had a gooseneck dump trailer, then we would be able to do a little bit extra. But for most people, I think 5-ton is good. You know, I really just cater to consumers, and you know, and that's what I do. That's why I don't have a CDL dump truck either. You know, I have a 5-ton dump truck that can do up to 8 tons if you really want to overload it. And for most homeowners, that's okay. And so that's kind of kind of the sweet spot I'm in. And if I have someone that, you know, wants, you know, 50 ton of material, then, you know, either I subcontract that out. You know, I've got some larger triaxle people I know that can run the loads, or I'll just, you know, hand off the lead. But most of the time I'm running 5 tons or less, and I do. There's a lot of it. I get a lot of business off of it, and I would say of the endeavors that I've gone into on this whole homesteading thing, you know, the dump trailer and the dump truck are 2 that tend to just keep going strong. You know, I've got ads up for brush cutting with the skid loader, and I've got ads up for a garden tilling, and I've got, you know, that stuff, you know, is hit and miss, you know, once a month, you know, once every couple months, you know, and it's a hassle. It's a hassle to move that big equipment, and so I tend to only take the jobs where I'm going to be at the job site for 3 to 5 days, you know, big brush cutting, clearing jobs. Outside of that, you know, I just rely on my IT job for income. You you know, but like I said, you know, I can't, you know, mentally I can't sit at my computer all day, 7 days a week. You know, the whole homesteading thing, we got 40 some acres. That's kind of my relief from, you know, the IT world and from the computer world and everything. So that's kind of, you know, that's kind of why I do this. So, there's a cop coming up on us. I hope that's not for me, but we'll see. But the video, but I appreciate you guys watching. This was a fun haul, and I appreciate you watching. And definitely like and subscribe, and we'll continue bringing more videos of things we do on the farm. Thanks.